Welcome back. I'm joined now by our friend from Hope Rises, Sandra Vidal. Thanks for coming in today, Sandra.
Chelsea, it's always so fun to be here representing Hope Rises.
Of course.
And today is a very special day. We have here Trey Young, the founder of Free Hugs Ministry, in collaboration with Howard at Sweet Jenny. Now, I'm sure you've seen this wonderful, beautiful smile on the main street in Williamsville. And he's celebrating 2 years of this service, giving free hugs. He's personally a family favorite of mine. My kids, Luke and Lila, just love seeing him. He brightens our day. And I know Sloan and Blair are watching, and they're so happy to see you here too.
Aww.
There's a big event coming up that we'll share with you in a little bit, but thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Yes, Trey, let's get into how this all got started. What made you decide to go out one day and just start holding a sign and giving free hugs?
Well, my mom, ever since I was little, she always told me how much I'm important and how much I'm loved, and I've always been a social person ever since I was little. And so I first did this in high school. It was like a project, it was like a social experiment, and I was just giving free hugs to everyone, but it shows what type of person I am. And then a few years down the line, I was like, you know what, I want to change the community. I want to spread more love and positivity, and that's how I got into the free hugs.
Very, very nice. Okay, now why hugs did you decide to do? I know this started as a social experiment in high school. What was your thought process then, and what made you want to restart it?
I am a very social and touchy person. I love
Physical touch is your love language.
Yes, physical touch is my love language. I love it. I think there's a lot of meaning about about touch too. Like, because you can say to someone, sometimes words really don't mean anything if you don't mean it. Like, you could say to someone like, I love you, but if you don't mean it, there's no real relation with that.
Yeah.
So that's why I think the spirit of touch is very, very important to me. And that's how I got into the free hugs, because I want that person to feel that I love them, and I do love them. So.
Oh, Howard, do you want to tell us how you got connected with Trey?
Yeah, so when Trey started 2 years ago, or very soon after, we saw him near Glen Park. And so I approached him one day and I said to him, hey, I got to know more about why you're doing what you're doing. And he explained, 3 parts to his mission, which we've talked about a lot, and Trey could talk about, but the reasons, like really the core reasons why he does what he does, to change public opinion. They might have the wrong opinion of somebody like Trey, which is very important. 2, because he wants to spread that love, and 3, because when he was younger, and Trey can speak to it, he had some things in his life where he thought he wouldn't be able to do the things that he does, and so. Again, it's not my story to tell, but when Trey told me, I was so moved that I did a post and a picture on Sweet Jenny's socials, and we tried to get more involved, and then that evolved into us doing a charity flavor where we had free Hugs Guy ice cream, and everyone was so thrilled to support it. And some of the proceeds we donated to Trey's youth ministry, which was great. And then you can tell in the pictures that they're showing, he's been an integral part of our lives, but he's there to do appearances sometimes. He picks days to show up. He was kind enough to be Santa for us at the holidays. So, he is a part of our lives and we're a part of his. And so us not only showcasing him and helping people to be able to have access to him, but also him being able to, help us remember what's important has been an amazing thing. So.
So I know that there's an event coming up on April 12th. Do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah, the event coming up this Saturday is everything Hope Rises is about, and that's spreading kindness and bringing the community together. So this Saturday, all day from 12 until 9 p.m., there will be lots of music, lots of ice cream, lots of cake, and togetherness. If you wanted to add a little bit more to that, Howard, too.
Sure. So as we've talked about the event, it's not like Fire Festival. We're not selling tickets, so there's no disappointment that anyone will have. But what it is it's a chance just to have fellowship and to meet with like-minded people, or even people of different viewpoints, which now has become almost impossible, and have conversations and have that sense of community. And like we've done in the past, a portion of the proceeds from that day will go to Trey's ministry for the ice cream sales and chocolate sales, with Easter coming up. But also, we have a Good Neighbors Fund, so don't let that deter you. How that functions for us is if you can't afford something, we work with you, we give you the product anyway. So please come. Please celebrate Trey. Please get to know what he's all about. Please bring your kids and your family, your neighbors. And really, there's no other agenda other than experiencing it, learning it, showing love, having a sense of community, and in a time where things might be difficult for people, being around other people who are want to just spread good vibes and love. right?
Trey, I would love to know a little bit more about your story and what happened in your childhood that led you to becoming such a lovable person and wanting to spread love so deeply.
Well, when I was born, the doctors were saying that I was going to be autistic, that I was going to talk slow, that I wasn't going to learn correctly. Teachers were talking about how I was going to be nothing more than a C and D student, how I wasn't going to graduate. And my mom was always my advocate. She's always been there for me through thick and thin. She's always taught me a lot of things. She's always taught me how to be respectable and a loving person as how she is. And she's been with me like my whole life. And she just poured into me. And that's all I remember. And that's why I want to, continue to give out free hugs to people who need that person in their life, who needs someone to tell them like, hey, I'm with you through thick and thin. And I love you so much no matter who you are, no matter what you're going through.
That is so beautiful. You are such a light, and I'm sure all of our viewers have seen you as they're driving down Main Street in Williamsville, but now they're going to see you and know a little bit more of your story, which is so wonderful. And if you want to get a chance to meet Trey, not just giving him a hug, but come out and support his event, you can learn more about how Sweet Jenny's is helping to celebrate 2 years of free hugs by connecting with them on Facebook and Instagram or visiting sweetjennyswilliamsville.com. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.